Alright, so this computer I'm using right now is the one that I bought yesterday. It's just another one of these in a different rack. This is the one I've been using. And this one here, I found out the motherboard is from 2015. And the difference is that it will support, I guess, 64 gigabytes of RAM. Well, I probably won't have trouble where I'm going to get anywhere near that. Because all the sticks that I have around here are either 2 or 4 gigabytes each. I probably should start to look around on Amazon and see what would it cost to put 32 gigabytes of RAM in this thing. Because this one will do that much, and the one I bought yesterday will do 32. So this is a 2015 Asus H70 Plus D3. I guess the numbers are indicative of how old it is. The other one is like a 68 or something, with another letter in front of it. But this board has less plugins and things like that. It's only got 4 SATA plugs, which could be a problem if you were going to try and hook up an array or whatever, you know, a bunch of redundant drives. But otherwise, I guess 4 is probably fine. We don't really use CD drives too much anymore. I know that's crazy, right? So I don't even know what the hell the RAM is that's in here. I think it's they're all, I think, 4. To pull them out and see. These ones are the ones, I'm not sure what these ones are. That's why I wanted to pull them and see what the hell they are. It's PC3L, which kind of worries me. Like, is that low voltage? I have another one that says this, but it doesn't work. It looks exactly the same. It's 4. Then I have another one that looks like it, but it's single-sided, or I mean, excuse me, double-sided. This one's single. Let's check this other one. So with this solid state drive, this thing boots up in like 30 seconds or less. I mean, I cannot believe how fast it is. So these are they're all the same. Okay, so I have another stick of this stuff, but it doesn't work. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it in something else. Anyway, so you got 4 times 4, so there's 16 gigabytes of RAM in here. Now, honestly, like, I'm not noticing a huge difference between this one and some of the other ones. Then this is a Core i5, and I think it's a what they call 5000K. And then I know that this one is not. This is a 2500K, but it's also an i5. Let's pull the thing out here. So here we go. What I did was I pulled the fan. I need another one of these fans if I want to run the other computer. So I've got 8. Yeah, I think I have 8 in here. So the board is a little bit different. I cannot get the onboard video card to work, so we found the video card that was there the other day. That video card is a like an XFX or something from Best Buy. There's a name on the back of it, but it's a radeon copy, basically. It's weird how they do these. Let me get this thing where I can see it. A Radeon R5 220, and it's got 2 gigabytes of like GDDR, whatever they call it. So yeah, this one has a few more SATAs in here. But literally I bought it the other day, put some thermal grease on it. Took the fan off of the other board. I have, as you can see, I have two of these server type of rack mounts from the radio station. So I just need to get another one of these, and then I can put that on the other one. My idea was I'm going to have a print server, and then also I might go ahead and this one's going back in the place where this one is. I just wanted to make sure this thing works. I mean, it works good enough. I think for $19 with the 8 gigabytes of RAM and the processor, I think I got my money. But I do have this is a kind of unbranded Asus board, but it really is an Asus board, and it just doesn't really say anything. You got to look it up and figure out that it's an Asus, or not an Asus. What the hell is that other company? Oh man, I'm drawing a blank. It's not Asus. Anyway, yeah. But anyway, maybe I'm thinking Asus because it's an AMD processor. I don't know which AMD processor it is. This is an old DDR2 board, so it's really small. And this could be used also. Has a E SATA. So we got that one. I don't know what to do with the other one. Okay. I gotta start like getting some anti-static bags for these. But we've got the other one is sitting right here. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in an Amazon envelope. And so I just need another fan. We can almost read it through there, but I already know what it is. So this one here is missing one of these things. I need to figure out where to get these. I probably can just go talk to the guy at the computer recycle place and see what he has. These are really good boards though, and they're from 2015. So I'd probably be better off just to run this thing. I'd be better off to probably run this board than the one that's over here. But, you know, it's cool to have a backup one, or two, or three, or four, or five. Anyway, so you could put 64 gigabytes of RAM in here for sure. But, anyway. So, all this stuff seems to be working. But one of the things that I wanted to do is I feel like this thing is just a little bit too slow. Now on Linux it runs kind of fast. This is a Core 2 Duo. It's got this really gnarly heatsink on it. And I believe this is probably the oldest one I have. It doesn't have onboard graphics, but it's got like tons and tons of expandability. There are like just, you know, all sorts of things on it. And it's got, if you ever need to run the old, what do we call it, IDE? Yeah, IDE. Yeah, if you need to run the old IDE, and it's got one there and one there and one there. I mean, like, you can't find that no more. I don't think you can, you know, I don't know what you would need to do, I guess, maybe to recover like an old hard drive. Yeah, I really didn't like the old ribbon cables. They were such a pain. Here's another one of these. I bought this at Fry's Electronics. It's a Diamond HD 4550, and it only has 512 megabytes of DDR3, and I believe that would be it right here. on that Samsung chip. So this thing gets pretty warm. See, we have these pins right here. I need some extras of those, or else I'm gonna have to figure out a way to rig something up. I want to try and get in here real quick and see what I have in this thing. The kids have been requesting that I set them up with games. This is from 2009, and it was on an E-Machines thing, which was originally on this hard drive. So originally, like, this operating system was on an E-Machine computer, and like it got put in here, and it got put on here, and then it got, you know, validated. So this thing still thinks it's an E-Machine. Anyway, let's see what this has. System, I want to say it's a Core 2 Duo. Okay, Intel Core 2 Duo is a 3 gigahertz, 2.6 gigahertz. I don't really know what that means. It currently has 12 gigabytes of RAM, and it's pretty slow. It takes it a long time to boot up. Like, when you start it up, these will all be like, you know, slowly go bloop, bloop, bloop. You know, they won't be lit up. So, I don't have any other Windows computers other than my 2 laptops, and I do need something because I need to be able to print things. Now, I don't think I have anything on this one, because this thing's just been kind of sitting back in storage. Now that I have the different power supply in it, it doesn't cause all the interference in my radio. I have a 800 watt power supply, and it just like wipes out my radio like really bad. So anyway, I do have Ubuntu in here. If I want to run it, I just switch the hard drives. I haven't put this back together. This is the one where the fan died. I've just basically been working with this and screwing around with it. I really hate to pull it out of here, because if I pull it out of here, it's never going to get used again, probably. So I don't know what I should do with it at this point. I swear I almost bought one of these boards, I think, back in the day. Now, there was another company that they used to carry at Fry's Electronics, and it was blue colored, but it wasn't Gigabyte, and it was like some super budgety Chinese company, and I bought one of their boards, and it just like did not work. I'm just trying to remember what the hell it was. It's like, was it Zotac, or I'm trying to think of what the hell it was. But it was around the 2008 2009 time period, which is about when this one came out.